everybody, it's Mama T. I bet you thought I forgot 2 weeks in a row. I'm here, but I had reminding, so I'll fess up. So welcome to Mama T Monday. This is usually, for those of you that don't know, my real name is Teresa DeNoble, but everybody calls me Mama T, so we're going to go with that. And therefore, that's why we have Mama T Monday. So normally, this is where I talk about our monthly drop, what's coming up in the next PZTV Live, but we're going to switch it up just a little bit today. So again, remember, if you're hopping in, make sure you say hello so that I know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, so that we know that you saw it, right? So we know that there's a little teeny bit of reward for our effort to help you guys get to Turks and Caicos with us. Hello, hello. All right, so today we are going to talk about a way to get your VIP group business page engagement back up there. I will say that the biggest thing is consistency, everybody. I know you've probably heard it again and again and again. Consistency. And even if you, hi Franna, if you don't feel like doing it, just do. I mean, because let's be honest, there's days where we don't feel like doing it. Doesn't matter if it's me, if it's you, if it's Shannon, if it's Cassie, if it's Jared, whoever, it doesn't matter. We all have days like that. So don't feel like you're the oddball out. We all have days. But during the course of the next month, we will be helping you guys to ramp up those engagements, things that can help you. So today, we're going to talk about what I do on Mondays in my VIP group and my business page. I have both of those linked together. If you don't know what those are, you can reach out to your upline. There's trainings in here you can definitely look at. But as far, you can actually Google it. You can chat GPT it. There's so many resources out there that we didn't have. Just be sure to use those resources, okay? But something that I have been doing, that I've done in the past and that I've just restarted doing is what I like to call Mug Monday. Now, let's be honest, Mondays are not always our best day of the week. They're the days if we have another JOB just over broke that we don't feel like maybe doing this, or if this is our full-time gig or what we do, maybe you don't want to get up and take a shower and put your makeup on. Maybe you don't have time for that, right? If you have littles or pets or hobby farms or whatever, you don't have time for that. What I like to do, because I was always that person that thought, gosh, I have to have my hair done. I have to have a full face of makeup. I have to have regular clothes on. You guys, we're not like that. Not everybody's like that. Some of us don't get in the shower till noon, right? If we do at all, depending on what we're doing. So I started doing what I like to call Mug Monday. So mug meaning this, or also mug meaning this. So every Monday, and I could schedule it the night before, or I could just post it that morning. But every Monday, I take a mug. It could be this kind of a mug. Could be this mug. Whatever kind of mug you got sitting around. And I take a picture of myself taking a drink. So all they see is this. And say you're having a day you don't want to have anybody see even this. You could just post this. One eye out, that's kind of creepy. But however you want to, make sure it's your personality, but however you want to post it, I will post a picture of me and my mug. This, don't matter, or even just this. Make it you, make it your own. So on Mug Monday, what I do, and you can word it however you want. If you're not sure how to word it, ChatGPT can help you word it. But I will post, good morning, happy Mug Monday. Let me see your mug. Okay? They have to post a picture of their mug. Preferably with their mug in it, but since I don't require that of myself, I can't really require it of them. But that would be a way to change it up. Today we need, you know, your mug in your nose, your mug in your eyes, something like that. Change it up. Make it fun. Make it you, so that they look forward to Monday and seeing your mug. So every person that then posts a picture of their mug, they get entered into, and we just came up with this tonight, but I've changed it up some. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. We don't want to give away the farm, but you can change it up. So everybody that posts a picture of their mug gets entered into a drawing. You can do it monthly, you can do it weekly, but that's a lot, right? We're not going to give away the farm. Don't do a lot. But everybody that posts a picture of their mug will get, when I do the drawing, and again, whenever you want to do your drawing, I like to do it at the end of the month. I like to do it at the end of the month because that way they're tuning in, or I just would randomly do it. So then they have to be tuned in that Monday. Whatever Monday I draw for the mug, it has to be posted there, which sometimes can kind of not be fair. So you could do the end of the month, right? So whatever they get entered into the drawing, and whoever's name I pick wins the mug. So it could be a little tiny mug like this. I don't do Mondays with Stitch. My granddaughter wants to steal this cup so bad. But whoever, like I said, whoever I pick gets the mug, and I fill this with samples. Okay, and a good question was, do you actually mail that out? Because these can get heavy. Yes, I do. If the person is out of town, not local, I will mail them out because it's my game, right? That's what I promised them. Here's the kicker. If they're local and they come to my house / office, if they come and pick it up, they get bonus samples in here. With the, hi Crystal, long time no see. They get extra samples for coming to pick it up. With the cost of gas these days, heck yeah. We're gonna do that. 9 times out of 10, when they come to pick up their mug, they're gonna come in and they're gonna see whatever else you got going on. So they might see the Paisley's pick for the month. They might see a warmer they haven't seen. They might see something that they haven't seen before, and they're gonna purchase something and they're gonna go home with it. So if you can get them to come to your office and pick it up, that's a bonus. Or even if you wanna meet them halfway, if they live a distance. Because I live in the country, so it's 20 minutes to town. So if they wanna meet at, you guys have all seen me do my pop-ups at my local tea shop or Starbucks or wherever, right? Whatever they like, whatever you like. So that is, right? Who doesn't love extra sprinkles? Hey, Cassie. So Mug Monday is fantastic. And like I said, you don't have to get all pretty to do it. And you will have somebody that says, well, I don't drink coffee. Okay, so then you still want them to engage, right? You don't want people to start drinking coffee just because you thought it was a good idea and they never have, or they don't like coffee. Honestly, I don't like coffee. There's never coffee in that mug. Secret's out. Then have them do a tumbler, right? Have them do their favorite tumbler, whatever they're drinking. The key, the trick, the hook is to get them to look forward to Monday, to be consistent in your group or on your page so that they're looking for it. And honestly, the more consistent you are and the more that you post, the more it's going to pop up. Hi, Sonia. The more that it's going to pop up there and you're going to see that, right? And other people are going to see it. And again, who doesn't want free sprinkles and who doesn't want a mug? Right. Exactly, Crystal. It could be Tumbler Tuesday. It could be whatever. Maybe Monday's not your day. Maybe you work your other just over broke on Mondays and you'd rather do Tuesdays. Do Tumbler Tuesdays, right? If we're going to get real picky, we could do Stanley Saturdays. What? I mean, make it what you want it to be, but the key to the whole thing is to engage. And it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to do Mug Monday next Monday and get 40 people that post their mug. If you do, woohoo, kudos. But it's going to take some time to develop that routine. And I'll be honest, if you skip a Monday or you forget, or say you schedule your post and for whatever reason, the Book of Faces is being the Book of Faces and it doesn't post, you will get somebody that's like, what, no Mug Monday? What the heck? So yeah, you always want to be consistent, get working on that posting. And if you're not a morning person, guilty as charged, schedule it the night before. I don't know that you can schedule in business pages. If somebody's watching and they know the answer to that, I usually post it in my VIP group first and then go. But I do have mine linked together. You guys can also link your business page into your VIP group. I watched a YouTube video, walked me through it step by step. Simple, simple, simple. Does anybody have any questions about Mug Mondays? Aha, see? I knew somebody watching me would have my back. That's what I love about this team. Somebody always got you. Okay, so that is Mug Monday. And like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly what I do. I prefer it's not, because I want you guys to be yourself. So if you want to put 1 sample in it or 3 samples in it, or you don't want people coming to your house, you just want to mail it, or you want to meet at Starbucks or meet wherever, you do you. But that is just one helpful idea to get the ball rolling. I do just 1 mug a month, or I'll be honest, sometimes like during the Burr months, so October, September, like around the holidays, I tend to find more mugs. So sometimes I'll just beef it up and do 2. But they don't know. So they always have to post because they won't know when, right? Or you could do, this just came to me, go figure. You could do extra tickets for somebody if they post every Monday in a month and just do 1 a month. Or you could do that they have to do every Monday and you randomly pick a date. Or just have it at the end of the month. Whatever is easier for your calendar and whatever makes your little heart flutter at this point. The key is action. The key is action. Action Jackson, my husband always says. But the key is to do it and to stay consistent with it. So if you want to, you really should do it every Monday, in my opinion. Correct. You got to keep them hopping. There has to be a reason for them to come back every single Monday. Because they will, hi Julie, they will slack at it. They're like, oh, I did it last Monday. I just thought of something, Cassie. You could do 1 mug a month, but you could do, if you wanted to do 2, do a random Monday. Especially when you're starting. Do a random Monday. Because then they'll be like, oh, wait a minute. So I get a chance for 1 mug, or if I do all 4 Mondays, I could get an extra chance at a mug. I just came up with that in my head. Probably seemed like it too, but yeah. Again, whatever, exactly, keep guessing. There has to be excitement for them to come back. Because let's be honest, how many Facebook pages are we following? How many groups are we in? There has to be a reason to go back. If they get bored, when it pops up, they're like, oh yeah, look, I forgot about that. I'm in that group. But there has to be a reason for them to come back. And to me, Mug Monday just seemed the easiest because it's Monday. It gets you going and it gets them going. And we all do something in the morning to hydrate. We all do something. And these mugs are, you can find mugs anywhere. They're fairly inexpensive unless you want to get like cuckoo crazy. These, if you guys are in an area where you have an Aldi's, I got these at Aldi's. They're like maybe $3. Like this one. And somebody that's watching, maybe somebody that hasn't ordered in a long time. They haven't been in your group in a long time. They haven't seen anything. They will see a mug that is their, say they collect Garfield. They will engage every week to get that cup. They don't care. They want the cup. And you never know. If that's not the cup you give away, they might be like, hey, if I place an order, can I get that cup? You guys, you just never know. You never know. And if you don't try, you will never know. That is something I learned from Tom Gaines. If you don't ask, the answer's always no. And if you don't try, you will never know. So there, that's my one tip from Tom Gaines that I learned almost 13 years ago. One of the very first things that we had in a conversation. And it sticks to my front of my brain all the time. I say that to my grandkids. I say that to my children. I say that to everyone. It's the very first thing. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. And if you don't try, you will never know. Perfect. Yeah, if you have a cup addiction, a tumbler addiction, because you're kind of feeding your addiction at the same time. You're spending the money on the addiction, but you're giving it away, but you could potentially earn income from the addiction. Wow, that was deep. Okay, stop. That was crazy. Speaking of hydrating, it is hot. You guys, is it this hot in Indiana? It is like sweltery here. Whew. I did an outdoor event this Saturday and it was melty. They didn't melt because I have fans underneath, but still. Whew. Uh-oh. One for each hand, Cassie. One for each hand. Tumbler, cup. I love it. I have both. All right. Any more questions about Mug Monday? Woo! Yeah, see, wind scares me. Wind is like my least favorite. Wind is my least favorite element. I can deal with rain. I can deal with heat. All the other things, I can't. Yeah, I can't. And when you have asthma, Muggy's never good. Never good. And for those of you that have tumbler addictions, make sure you get one that's got like, this was a plain one, but I made it my own. These things draw attention. Big time. These stickers I got from the Reunion store a couple of years ago. Another good reason to go to Reunion. For those of you going, they may have more fun stuff. This is like my favorite one. This one's from Aruba. So, that's all I got for Mug Monday. But what we really talk about during Mondays with Mama T. Thank you. Hi, Tiff. I love that turtle. You guys, I love turtles so much. We went to Hawaii 3 years ago, and we have friends that have a house there. I swam with turtles every single day. I did not want to come back. Did not. We were there for 3 weeks, so we made friends with the locals, so we knew where to go, where the Hawaiian DNR, I don't know what they're called, were not, because they have to make sure that people don't get within 10 feet of the turtles. Some people just don't understand that they're wild animals and that Hawaii is not a zoo. Just like Montana's not a zoo. Yellowstone, not a zoo. Yosemite, not a zoo. Anyway, don't get me started on the soapbox of not a zoo. It's not a zoo. They're wild animals. If you get within 2 feet of them, they're gonna... But anywho, that's my thing about turtles. So I'm super excited for Sherry to be in Turks and Caicos and be able to see the turtles. I even went so far as when we went to Panama on the pink zebra trip, I got LASIK so I could scuba dive, or not scuba dive, so I could snorkel, see fish. But back to what we really do on Monday. So Monday we start to talk about monthly drops. You guys, I'm not ready to talk about this one at all. It's way too far in advance for me. So some of you are, if you're new, you're like, what the heck is she talking about, a monthly drop? What is that? So if you are part of Club Pink, and in my opinion, you all should be part of Club Pink. It's too late to sign up for next month's Club Pink, or this month's, I mean. You have to be signed up by the 5th of the month. And what it does is it gives you a preview carton of what's coming, and it also gives you access to this monthly drop. Now let me just preface something. This monthly drop is for your eyes only. The pictures in here are for you. The descriptions in here, you might be able to pull pieces and share just little hints of what's coming, but everything else in here is not for everybody else. It's not for consultants that haven't signed up for Club Pink. It's not for your customers to see. What this is, I'm getting all confused. The monthly drop is a perk. It's a privilege. It is not something to be shared with those who are not in the club. Okay? So we want to be using that to create teasers for your customers, not to be giving away or sharing every single thing that's coming. But I will say that the July monthly drop is already into the burr months. I'm going to say that. And I am not ready. Anyone else not ready? I am not. Correct. It's a tool to prepare yourself. It's to prepare, not share. To click on, to find the monthly drop, Franna, if you're a member of Club Pink, if you are on your website and you go to Manage My Business, all the way over on the right is where you click to see the monthly drop. I will say it does force you to rush seasons a little bit, but that's okay. I'm from the old school where we didn't know what was coming. Everything was a surprise until like right before. So I like knowing what's coming. And if you have a good relationship with your customers, and you all should, this will allow you to kind of tweak things for everybody, but at the same time, you can individualize it for people that are like this last drop that we had, the Southwest Simmer Pop bundle. It was like so-and-so, so-and-so. Like, I created a list of who I needed to message to make sure that they saw it when PZTV went live. I was like, you guys, you need this warmer. It fits your decor. It fits your collections. It fits your personality. So those are things that, oh, seriously, I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in a couple weeks. Oh, my wallet shows it too. Just saying. I am a burr month person, so yes, fall is my favorite. I got married in the fall. I love the fall. I am all things fall. So anyway, monthly drop. I'm pretty sure most that have said hello and are watching our Club Pink members. I did not go today because I woke up with the whole sinus thing, so I did not. And we have started the season of, hey, the kids are not in school, so I have granddaughters 4 days a week. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, no. No on the Xmas. We are not ready. not ready. We are not ready. I will say I like the monthly drops and the lives that we do now. Before, I know a lot of you like catalogs, and I was the same when catalogs first came up, but this allows us to kind of release prior to season versus when catalogs came out before. We had all of the Christmas stuff in the catalog, and I was like, who likes to sell Christmas stuff in August? That's hard. I mean, it's not hard because our stuff is awesome, but girl, are you crazy? Anyway, I digress. So, the next monthly drop. Have you all had a chance to look at it? I'll be honest, I totally spazzed it until like this morning. And when I looked at it, I was like, nope, not ready. Not ready. But I will say Danielle does a fabulous job. The whole team does. So what are our thoughts? What do we think? For those of you that saw it. I tend to usually talk about the accessories. I don't know if I'm talking about the whole thing or anymore, but we can talk about it all. What are we thinking? The reason that I'm asking is because I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure. I see some things returning. I like that. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. There's definitely some interesting ones coming. Definitely, definitely. But I'm going to tell you this. Spooky. Think spooky. In names and accessories, think spooky. Think black. Yes. I have, okay. Drop a pumpkin or something in the comments if you have customers that are crazier about Halloween than they are Christmas. My list of spooky customers is out there. Like whenever we release stuff, they're like, nah, it's too cutesy. So they're going to like this. Girl. Cassie. Feet pics? Chicken feet pics? Never know. Okay, good. Okay, so then I'm not so worried. Because you never know if it's, I don't know, I have a good mix, I guess, of cutesy and maybe not cutesy. Some of these are super cutesy and spooky, if you can do that, if you can say that. So I will say that there's some simmer pots coming. I don't want to give anything away to those watching that maybe are like, don't have Club Pink. Where'd you get in Club Pink? I promise it's worth it. Because you're going to get a full carton of the upcoming Paisley pick. You guys use that to your advantage. Get those samples out there of it. Use it to entice people to join Scent Flirt, because your Scent Flirters all get a sample of it ahead of time. Just saying. If you got customers that want to be in the know, be at the show, they need to go sign up for Scent Flirt, and then they get all that ahead of time. What Cassie said. Oh, I didn't see that. What was I thinking? Oh. Don't you guys, I know you guys that are watching can see it, but if you're, Cassie, I stole your line the other day in my live. If you guys are hiding out in the hallway, you need to come on in and join us and say hello, okay? So if you're watching in the hallway and you don't have Club Pink, I'm not going to give any secrets because that's Beth's job. But there is fun things coming for the July PZTV. Is that our next PZTV? No, there's one in June, right? Do we have another one in June? Oh my Lord. Losing my marbles. Woohoo! That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, there is super fun stuff coming. Let me move June over here. So those are the only tips I'm going to give you about July. You guys all have to like, that's what I thought. So did they debut everything from the June one? Or are we doing July? I did not watch Beth today. Did she give away tips? Because everything from the June has been released, right? Or am I missing something? Which is truly possible. Or are we just reiterating? That's a big word. Oh, nope, I found it. My bad. So I just gave you guys a sneak peek for July. My bad. I'm telling you. See, you guys. You can't mess this up, I promise. Okay. Lord, how did I miss that? Shannon gonna choke me. I feel like you're in my brain, Cassie. I like it. I need all the help I can get in there. Don't tell anybody what you see in there, okay? All right, so Summerween is next. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, these fragrances are awesome. Yeah, so we have some great. I cannot wait till we're in Turks and Caicos. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Okay, so we have, let me just make that bigger. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4. There is 4 new fragrances coming. You guys are going to love them. Oh. Let me just say, for those of you that maybe haven't seen the monthly drop, I want you guys to be thinking fruity, 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 with a touch of Halloween. Just a touch. The best way I can describe it is Halloween candy. That's what these make me think of, is like bright Halloween fun candy. Do you guys feel that? With a little bit of warmth in some of them, but for the most part, yep, candy. Think trick-or-treating. Oh, you did? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But yeah, that's what when I think trick-or-treating. Will the new fragrances be tricks or treats? Yeah, you could do that. That's a cool idea. So bright and fun, like candy, with a side of Halloween. So again, if you are not in Club Pink, now's the time to save up and become a Club Pink member for the month of, especially for the month of July. I feel like all the secrets will be coming out then. All right, guys, that is all I got, unless you guys want to talk about something else. there's really, like I said, just fragrances coming for this next PZTV. Now I shouldn't say just, because these fragrances are going to be hot. Or fire, as the kids are saying these days. How's everybody loving Coastal Clementine? And what are we mixing it with? Because it's a citrus, but it's warm at the same time. Yeah, I didn't think I'd love it as much as I do, but I do love it. Oh! Love the honesty. Like it, like it. I was going to open it and smell it, but I still have it packed from I had a customer, we had a sip and sniff today. Oh! I'm going to try that. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah, I had a customer that said, oh no, I'm out of summer smells. Can we meet? Oh, sure. So that's another thing. Not everything has to be planned. Spontaneous is good too. Right? Can you meet for a tea? Absolutely. Oh, can you bring sprinkles with you? All right, ladies, I know some of us have been on multiple Zooms and lives today, so I am actually going to wrap this up. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, ways to tweak Mug Monday, again, be yourself, you do you. If you have questions for me, shoot me a message. I am more than happy to answer them. If you are catching the replay, hashtag replay so that we know that you saw it. And other than that, have a great rest of your Mug Monday, and we'll see you guys later.